A tale of two halves tonight. The first half, both Air Force and New Mexico combining for 14 threes. The Lobos went on a 14-0 run. Air Force counter with the 16-2 run. The result, 35-35 at the half. After an impressive road victory in Atlanta, the Broncos took a step back today, losing to a 2-8 Raider team. Another indicator that a young Denver football team still has a ways to go. And they'll have to do it without three big guns. Peter Forsberg, Ryan Smith, Paul Stastny, all injured and all out for Game 4 as the Avs try to avoid elimination. Puck drops at 8 o'clock tonight right here at Pepsi Center. Reporting live, a spectacular day for the 86 race to the clouds. Unfortunately, the times did not match the weather. Hot, slick, dry conditions prevented Nobuhiro Tajima from breaking the 10-minute barrier. Down 11 at the half, it did not look good for the Buffs, but thanks to little halftime talk from Coach Hawk, CU came out and rolled Nebraska in the second half, outscoring the Huskers 41-16. Few have made a bigger splash than Ian Reed.
We never ever thought this would happen, and it's so great that it has.
Ian was born with Down syndrome, but it hasn't stopped him from competing on the varsity swim team at Pine Creek High School.
Well, it really started, he was swimming at down at the Country Club of Colorado, and the coaches there said he needed to be on the team. And so they were really the ones that pushed it. It really wasn't on our radar screen.
It didn't take long to realize that this was a good fit.
The team responded really well to him on the very first practice. And based on that decision, him willing to participate and the boys willing and accepting of him being a part of the team, it was just a go from there.
His accomplishments, impressive.
I have only taken off 2 seconds in my 100 free from beginning of last year to now, and he's taken off like 45 seconds.
There are no shortcuts. A typical day starts at 4:30 in the morning, swimming before and after school.
If I could just have 10% of the energy that he has, I'd get a lot more done in a day.
Helping Ian through the day, his mom, Robin. She also plays the role of coach.
He can't really keep track of how many laps he's done, if it's 2 laps or 4 laps. So we've kind of got this signal that when he sees that red kickboard, he knows that that is his last lap, and when he touches the wall, he's done.
Some things are hard for Ian to understand, but his passion for the pool is quite clear.
I love classes, swim.
And that love has been contagious.
In practice, he's always swimming. I mean, he never stops swimming. So, whenever we're tired, we just look over at him and know that we can keep going for sure.
When Ian needs a push, his teammates are right there.
I love my team.
He puts a smile on a face.
Whenever we ask him, are we going to win this meet today? Are you psyched? Are you psyched? He's always like, yes, yes.
It brings joy to his family.
It gives you a lot of joy, anytime your child is, accepted and has fun, and just the joy on Ian's face when he gets out of the pool. No matter if he's first or last, he still thinks he won the race, and he enjoys every aspect of it. And so it's very heartwarming to see that.
Ian Reed is an inspiration.
If he can do it, we can do it in life, we can do it in sports, we can do it in everything else that we put our minds to.
In Colorado Springs, After an impressive road victory in Atlanta, the Broncos took a step back today, losing to a 2-8 Raider team. Another indicator that a young Denver football team still has a ways to go.
That's how it is. You got to bring your A game every week. On the road, at home, regardless of records, you got to come in and ready to play.
The Raiders were ready to play, especially on third down. Not counting a kneel down, Oakland was a perfect 7 for 7 on third down in the second half, a half in which Ashley Lilly haunted his former team. Ashley, how does it feel to come in here and play a big role in beating your former team?
Ever since I left, it's always what I wanted to do, was to come back to Invesco and show that I still got it, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like come back and, kind of put it to the people who didn't think I was good enough.
Refocus is the word after this loss, but not forgotten. The Broncos are still in first place in the AFC West.
I don't want to be in the playoffs,
off of those guys. I want to be in the playoffs with what we do. We want to control our own destiny, and that's how we want to get in the playoffs.
The Broncos may be leading the division, but the race is far from over. With 5 games to go, Denver starts the final stretch at the New York Jets on Sunday, then finishes at San Diego to wrap up the regular season. In Invesco Field, Josh Howe, News Channel 13 Sports. Some 20 miles southeast of Pueblo, the Harry Vold Rodeo Company readies for a rodeo unlike any other.
Preparing for the Cheyenne Frontier Days is a challenge.
It will take at least 400 horses.
Cheyenne! One rodeo that just had 3 performances in it for the whole rodeo. That's as much as we do at one day at Cheyenne.
Monday, preparations at the ranch began. A roundup in a 10,000-acre pasture, then driving the horses roughly 16 miles to sort.
For this type of business, you have to stay really hands-on. You can't do what we do from a desk inside.
The horses that we gathered today were the rookie horses and for the wild horse race, mainly, plus a few saddle horses.
This is the Duke of the Chutes, Harry Vold with the Harry Vold Rodeo Company.
A Hall of Famer and 11-time Stock Contractor of the Year, at 84 years old, Harry Vold has the bar set as high as ever, heading into the daddy of them all.
We have to have a reputation to uphold, and of course you can't ever let up. You know, that's the way this business has been. We've tried to keep the reputation, good stock and a good production, and try to get along with people. And we have the opportunity to meet a lot of different kinds of people.
In Avondale, Josh Howe, News Channel 13 Sports. He was one of the best, a world champion, AL batting champion, and 15-year big leaguer. Now, Carney Lansford is putting that experience to work for the Sky Sox.
I just want to teach these guys more than anything else the proper work habits and the proper thought process for each individual at bat and each circumstance when they walk to the plate. 15 years of playing and 4 years of coaching at the major league level. I think I have their respect.
He's got a lot of knowledge, and he's really willing to teach us what he knows.
It's definitely great for us to be able to be around that guy and pick his brain and just listen to what he has to say.
Look at this play by Lansford. He got him!
And I think really the only thing that separates them from the guys that are in the major leagues is the fact that the guys are consistent day in and day out. And, it's tough enough to get there, but it's even harder to stay. So, like I said, that's why I try to teach them proper work habits and try to talk to them how to be consistent.
Getting players major league ready is the focus now, but Lansford wouldn't mind returning himself.
As I told Dan O'Dowd and Mark Gustafson when I interviewed for the job, I hope they didn't think I flew all the way to Denver just because I wanted to stay in the minor leagues the rest of my coaching career. So, absolutely, big leagues is the only place to be. And like I said, this is a nice opportunity to get back and start over again, kind of.
Josh Howe, News Channel 13 Sports.